Hi guys, I guess this is one of my bargain store gold or garbage projects, possibly. I had all sorts of different projects years ago. I seem to have forgotten most of them. Anyway, picked this up in the bargain store, or Poundland to be exact. It's from the kiddies toys section. Have dreams, lucky day, dial lock. My secret lock. I just thought it'd be fun to take it apart, have a look inside. I actually thought when I looked at it in the packaging originally that it was plastic, but it is actually metal. And there were some instructions somewhere on the back. To set the combination, set the dials to 000 or the current code. Press and hold in the black button, that'll be that one, and set the dials to your own code. So pushing that in obviously releases something, and we'll just move it a little bit. We'll go 1, 2, 3, of course. Right, so if I remove that, then press that button and it opens. And if we move it round a little bit, press that button and it doesn't open. Go back to 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Press that button and it opens. I used to have fun playing with this sort of combination lock, trying to crack them just by holding them as if they were trying to open, and then just twisting to see if there was a click at any point. Can we get it apart? Apart. Oh, somebody's ringing the phone. I wonder if my wife will answer that. Right, so well, we got it apart. It was held together. We got pillars and posts, little posts inside there, go on the insides of these posts, and then on the outside the outer circle there grips on the outside of the metal. So that's what's holding it together, those 3 pillars and posts. So we can move that out the way. Then this piece here is the latch, I suppose, that hooks onto that bit, hooks onto there. So this is our, is that called the hasp? I don't know. It goes up and down like that, and that's spring operated by that little spring over there. Oh, we lost the bits. out easily. There we go. So that's the little spring that moves the, I'm going to call it a hasp, even if I'm wrong. That bit, the horseshoe shaped bit. Right. That piece is just broken off. That was on there, that pillar. So I've just broken that. So it's not going to be going back together. And then this little bit of plastic here with these little flaps on it rub against the outside of these wheels to give it a little sort of clicky effect, so you can step it round, click at a time. So get rid of that. Okay, now these, let's put that back on there for now. Right, this was the inside, the barrel, and it said push the black button. That was that bit just there. We had to push that in, so we're pushing against this spring. Because I've turned them all round, it won't go in. Let's just get that in there. There's a little keyway on the end of it. Oh, we can see it there. So that goes on there. Okay, so when we push the black button, oh, all falling apart. When we were pushing the black button at the end there, we were pushing it up against that spring. If we just show it on one of them, pushing that in frees those teeth on the inside there from those little, where's my pointy stick, those little teeth there. So that meant you could actually turn the wheel round in relation to that keyway on the bottom there. So probably easiest if I just show this with just the one, isn't it? Let's take the spring off as well, if we can get it off. Yeah, there we go. Out of focus. So those are the keys that go in that keyway, and if they're out of a line you can't push it through. So I'm pushing, remember we want to push this in, to push that in. So that's what we're trying to do, push that in. And if that's out of alignment, then that can't go through. So you have to turn the key around and through it goes. And once it's in, then you've released the lock. You have to do that 3 times. So that one. That one. And that one. So when they're out of alignment, you can't push that in. When one is lined up, you still can't push the whole thing in. Line the second one up, you still can't push it in. Line the third one up, and it goes. So if you were going to try and do this by feel, let's put that one back on there. You'd have to be pushing them along a bit, and then you'd actually feel a little bit of movement. When it lined up. So even though I've broken that and we can't put it back together properly, I will put it back and see if we can try that. Right, put that back in there. Right, I've set it to random numbers when I put it back together, so at the moment that won't go in. I put light pressure on that and turn this bottom one. It seems to have caught. Try the second one. Seems to have caught. And we're in. You may notice I had my fingers over it, so I couldn't actually see the numbers. So yeah, that's what you're doing. You're aligning each wheel with the key on the bar that's going through from this button. Nine, 4, 6. That one's set to. On this side, 491. So I'm not too worried about showing people how to crack one of these toy ones, because you just put a screwdriver in it and lever it open if you wanted to break into it.
Hey, thanks for watching. There's plenty of videos on my main channel with more added daily, so don't forget to subscribe and enable the notifications to keep you up to date with my new releases. You can help keep my channel running by donating $1 on Patreon to buy me coffee. You can always find more information in the video description. Thanks again for watching.